Shalom, shalom, shalom. Before we even get started in this listen, first and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rakah HaKadash. Secondly, want to give double honors to the Elders Apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and worthy of double honors. Third and lastly, want to give salutations to all the occupants of the hopeful elect that pushing forth this word in the truth and righteousness and sincerity throughout the four corners. Shalom, 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 shalom. And we getting straight to the point. All right, another in transit video here, and we're gonna be reading from Matthew 7 and 13 and verse 14. Man, red letter Yahawashi. Matthew 7 and 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, man. And that straight means what? Position of difficulty at the end of the day. Been in this word, been in this truth, taking on the sufferings of Mashiach Yahawashi at the end of the day. If you don't take on the sufferings, that means you're not of Yahawashi at the end of the day. Also, counting the cost, knowing what we involve in at the end of the day. All right, going back to Ecclesiastes 2:1, prepare thy soul for temptation when we come to serve Yahawashi, man. All of this is a purging, all right? Most High is purging us, man, through our infirmities, man, through our afflictions. At the end of the day, it's part of it, man. A lot of guys, they weak out, they coward out at the end of the day, and go back out in the world, man, all right? You know, because they ain't built for this, man. You know, you got to, like El Pascabar always be saying, man, all right? You know, the first order of things, man, to be a man of the Lord, you got to be a man first, man. You got to be a man first, man, at the end of the day or whatnot, okay? Knowing what you involve in, man. Knowing what you enter into, all right? Knowing that it's possibilities that being in this word, being in this truth, you may have to be a martyr in this word and this truth, all right? You know, all right? That's a major loss right there. You're going to receive losses, all right? Family, friends, you know what I'm saying? You know, hell, you may even have problems with health at the end of the day or whatnot at certain brothers. You know what I'm saying? That done transition went back in the spiritual realm, all right? And they continue on to the end. And as you see other brothers have their infirmities that they have to battle with on a day-to-day basis, vices brothers battle with on a day-to-day basis. But nevertheless, brothers not giving up hope, brothers not giving up faith, all right? It's not stopping us from doing our number one position, man. Our number one job, Yahawashi commanded us to do. Feed the flock, man. Feed the flock. Feed the flock, man, and let our light shine amongst men, man. All right, so they can see Yahawashi in us at the end of the day, man. All right, you know, not being of this fucking world, man. Okay, now Matthew 7 and 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. Yeah, that's where the world go at. 2/3, man, going into destruction. All right, leading on their own understanding. All right, not following the instructions of Yahawashi. All right. And many there be which go in thereat, because 2/3 gonna be destroyed. All right, starting with the 2/3 of you false prophets, man. Niggas that know that they Israel at the end of the day. All right, from niggas that know that they Israel, from you niggas that heard about the Hebrew Israelites and you tarry, man. And you tarry, man. You didn't have no fear, y'all niggas too, man. All right, before it goes down, the buckethead niggas don't know what the hell going on. And it says, and many there be which go in thereat, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life. All right, the elect, man. Okay, because man, it's very few brothers from, you know what I'm saying, very few men. All right, when you look at the prophets, man, you know, the men of the Lord, and that's Great Millstone and all the true affiliates, right, of Great Millstone at the end of the day. Hey, we very few, man. And you got some elect that may be part of the fractions of the other Israelite camps out there as well too, all right, you know. But nevertheless, man, it's a small number, man, compared to Israel as a whole, man, that truly believe in the words of Yahawashi, that's truly keeping the words of Yahawashi to the best of their ability, man. All right, you know, praying to Yahawashi without ceasing, man. A lot of guys don't pray, all right, because if you don't pray, that means that's your lack of faith, man. And eventually, guys that don't pray, all right, because that's a requirement too. Yahawashi asks of us, man, to pray, man. Shit, you know, if you don't believe, you ain't gonna pray. All right, and a couple of guys come in my mind, man. All right, that wasn't praying like they were supposed to, and next thing you know, they falling out of the truth, being inconsistent as usual. All right, trying to save face, being out there on them highways and byways, man. All right, you know, and then next time you don't see them out there on the highways and byways, they get missing in action at the end of the day. All right, because man, you ain't got that oil, man. A lot of dudes ain't got that oil. Why? Because they didn't have faith. They didn't pray to Yahawashi. But whatever your weakness or whatever your weakness is, that's what we supposed to be praying to Yahawashi too at the end of the day, and not just praying and ain't putting no works behind it. Like in the book of James, you got to be a hearer and a doer of this word, or you only deceiving yourself. Back to verse 14. Matthew 7:14, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it at the end of the day or whatnot, man. Yeah, because like I said, going back to my point, you know, 1/3, that's a small number, man. When you talking about Israel as a whole, man, that's a small behind number, man. All right, men that's gonna take on that suffering, men that done count the cost at the end of the day, knowing what they involved in at the end of the day. All right, like El Pascobar always say as well too, man. You know, hey, we never live on this side anyway, man. For certain brothers, you know what I'm saying, they have to be martyrs, man. So what, man? Did not Yahawashi, you know what I'm saying, had to lay his life down, man, for us to, you know what I'm saying, to have a second opportunity and a chance of mercy and grace from Yahawashi. All right, you know, without Yahawashi being that perfect sacrifice without blemish, man. All right, you know, we had no chance of salvation at the end of the day or whatnot. Nobody suffered like Yahawashi. Just think about it, man. When Yahawashi came on the scene, he already knew, you know what I'm saying, you know, how he was going, what he had to do. He already knew he had to go ahead and go through that cruciating pain and take on the sins of himself first, and also the sins of Israel at the end of the day to bring us back to the Father, man. All right, Yahawah, man, at the end of the day. Yahawashi knew that, man. All right, you know, to the point to where, you know, Yahawashi was praying and worrying to the point to where he actually was sweating out blood at the end of the day, man. Cause that's a lot. Nobody had that much on their shoulders at the end of the day. That responsibility, having the weight of all of Israel, you know what I'm saying, on your shoulders, man. And you know, you had to be that, like I said, that perfect sacrifice without blemish at the end of the day or whatnot. Had to go through that humiliation at the end of the day from Israelites, even the damn dogs of these fucking heathens, the Romans and shit or whatnot. Just knowing all of that, man. That can take a toll on anybody, man. The only man able to go through that was Yahawashi, man. Period. All right, you know, that's why he's worthy to be worshipped at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right, and he's praised and he's worshipped by his very elect, man. All right, you better believe that. But he's gonna be worshipped by the whole world, man. All right, for you damn clowns out there, man. All knees gonna bow. All right, to the name of Yahawashi, period. All right, all knees gonna bow, man, because Yahawah gave Yahawashi all the dominion, man. All right, over everything at the end of the day. All right, Yahawashi is over everything other than Yahawah himself at the end of the day or whatnot, man. Okay, all right, but coming in the name and being part, you know what I'm saying, of that fold, being part of, you know, being part of that body government of Yahawashi, man. Hey, man, we had to take on that sufferings as well too, man. Who are we, man, not to try to take on them sufferings, man? The cow out, the punk out at the end of the day, man. All right, you know, Yahawashi, I mean, Yahawashi, didn't he lay his life down? Nobody gonna go through what Yahawashi had to go through. Nobody gonna suffer like Yahawashi suffer at the end of the damn day, man. When you put everything in retrospect, man. All right, you know, and like Scripture said, man, it's no greater love than a brother lay his life down for his brother, roughly paraphrasing at the end of the day, man. All right, and Yahawashi laid his life down for all of Israel, and that's starting with the elect on this side at the end of the day or whatnot, and that's all part of it, man. All right, yeah, you're gonna be humiliated, you're gonna be lied on. Yahawashi was lied on, man. We lied on. All right, yeah, that's part of it. You know, we even lied on upon other dudes that supposed to be in the faith, other dudes that say that they men of the Lord. All right, which a lot of them are nothing but goddamn false prophets at the end of the damn day. You know, they calling, starting from the Elders Apostles, all right, to the old bishops. You know, they call us grapers at the end of the day, bearing false witness, which ain't no brothers is guilty of that, of great millstone, man. A brother, like I say, if you got a nigga amongst great millstone, and he ain't no damn brother, most I gonna sift his ass out at the end of the damn day. All right, you know, he missed that goddamn memo. You know, nobody got the decree to be graping no young girls or whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. But that's a hat, all right. Those are lies that these niggas done placed upon us, man. Like IUIC, hell, you got Ash, UPK, a lot of them clown ass niggas. And guess what? Yahawashi don't get with these niggas for that, man. You know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, for bearing false witness. Because these niggas so fucking emotional, right? And they can't handle the scriptures. They don't have no understanding of the scriptures. You know what I'm saying, you know? And not having no knowledge and understanding, they get me. All right, nigga, don't get your ass in this damn road, nigga. Stupid ass. But anyway, schlock y'all. I got the dog on right away. This nigga about to run in the road. I get his ass run over. but you know what I'm saying? But nevertheless though, man, you know, niggas out there, like I say, bearing false witness. And then in a lot of cases, man, Yahawashi, you know what I'm saying? You know, he always gonna validate his prophets at the end of the day. And a lot of them damn niggas in some of those damn camps that was lying on us, come to find out, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them niggas was guilty of those false allegations that they brought upon us, man. All right, you know, great millstone at the end of the day or whatnot, man. You know, but guess what, man? Throughout all of that, you know, those fucking lies and bearing false witness, man, that didn't stop us from doing the work, man. They ain't stop us for actually believing and pushing this word, man, pushing this truth, man. We don't give a damn about you niggas lying. That's part of it. You know what I'm saying? That's part of it or whatnot. We ain't gonna get carnal or anything of that nature, man. You know what I'm saying? We just put curses up on you wicked ass damn niggas, man. And y'all about your mouth, y'all gonna get what you goddamn wicked ass goddamn niggas, man. Y'all gonna pay for that, man. All right, them damn lies that y'all put out there because y'all get so overly emotional because you don't understand the scriptures, because we bring it right out of the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? If a case where a man see a damsel, a virgin, all right, that's not promised to another man at the end of the day or whatnot, if she choose, I mean, if he see her, all right, if he see her and, you know, he like, I gotta have her, she bad, man, that's a baddie right there, I gotta get her, all right, you know what I'm saying, and he humble her. And how you humble her? By having sex, you know what I'm saying, you know, because we know that, you know what I'm saying, a woman ain't equal to a man, and when a father, you know what I'm saying, he's over his daughter at the end of the day or whatnot, man. All right, she has her father's last name, so the father has ownership over his daughter. So the father is supposed to marry the daughter, you know what I'm saying, find her a husband and marry her to an honorable man. That's how it's supposed to be. And then that daughter's a possession of her husband, man. All right, like scripture said, you beget a wife, you beget a possession at the end of the day. But going back, you know what I'm saying, to the point, if a man, you know what I'm saying, if a man can't wait, and long as that woman, you know what I'm saying, she's not promised to another man, she's not married at the end of the day or whatnot, and, you know, he humble her at the end of the day, lie with her, then, you know what I'm saying, he have to pay her father 50 shekels at the end of the day or whatnot, man. Okay, all right, you know. So we brought that point out of the Bible. Niggas couldn't understand that. I don't know how the hell they interpret us, you know what I'm saying, bringing it out of the scriptures and show you how to deal and how to handle that righteously. How to handle that righteously if you come in a situation like that. That's how you will handle that righteously according to the law. I don't know how these damn wicked ass, I know how these wicked, these niggas are but liars, man. But how the hell you misinterpret that by, you know what I'm saying, by us saying that, you know, it's cool to great women and shit. It's cool to great young women and shit. These niggas lying, going down on the age. You went down from 14 to 13 to 12 to 11. All those lies, y'all gonna have to pay for it, man. Because one thing about Great Millstone, the reason why these damn niggas sit up there and make those type of lies and shit on us is the simple fact that we're no respectable person. If you're going off according to the scriptures, your ass supposed to get goddamn rebuked, man. Scriptures say open rebuke better than secret love, but niggas get overly emotional. Niggas feel like they above reproach. Like they, you know what I'm saying, who are you? They like they sitting in the high seat. Who are you to correct me at the end of the day or whatnot? And they get in their damn emotions and see they can't go in the scriptures and prove we going off in the scriptures, because we not. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going off in the scriptures over here at Great Millstone. Start from the Elders Apostles, the bishops on down to us and the true affiliates. We bringing out the 100% truth. So these niggas don't have no other alternative other than to come up with motherfucking lies and shit, man. And that's one of them. And that's part of that suffering at the end of the day. Because you got a lot of people that believe on them damn lies, man. You know, you done have stupid ass chicken head women out there talking about, yeah, girl, don't, you know, on social media talking about, don't let none of your girls and your daughters, young daughters around Great Millstone, you know, they be great, you know, lying them lies. You know, and we know we hate to have that attached to our name at the end of the day, being lied on. Nobody like to be lied on at the end of the damn day. But guess what, man? We still remain spiritual. All right, we still remain spiritual. Now we can sit up there and you know, we ain't going to no Esau court system and press, you know what I'm saying, and going against ISUPK, IUIC with defamation of character or whatnot. We could, all right, be in the right to. you know, but we not going in this law and pressing charges on them damn niggas that they defaming our character, lying on our character. And we got footage, we have information, we got evidence of that, we got videos out there, all right, and there's no evidence, there's no paperwork on any members of Brothers of Great Millstone raping any fucking women, man, at the end of the damn day. Lies, bro. Motherfucking lies, man. That's part of the sufferings, man, that we have to take upon at the end of the day or whatnot, man. You know, even from our own family. You know, you know, your family, you know, a lot of your family still in the fucking world. They still high. They high and they up under, you know what I'm saying, they up under a heavy ass fucking delusion up under that plantation Christianity. All right, when they look at us, when we coming out of the truth, and we bringing the truth out, the true name of Yahawashi, we the Hebrew Israelites, you know what I'm saying, you know, they think we part of a goddamn cult. Oh, y'all a hate group. Y'all a hate group at the end of the day. All right, because they have a zeal, but not according to knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? This word and truth ain't for everybody. It's only for the elect at the end of the day. Yahawashi only revealed his secret to his servants, the prophets, at the end of the day or whatnot, man. You know? So this truth ain't for everybody. So, of course, you know what I'm saying, when we bringing out of the scriptures, you know, bringing the truth, telling Yahawashi, you know what I'm saying, is only dealing with Israel, nation of Israel, so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans, these so-called Hispanics. They're not gonna believe that, man. They ain't gonna believe that. All right, you know, okay? They gonna tell you God love everybody. God love everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, God is all love. God don't hate. Which we got scriptures to prove otherwise at the end of the day. Because niggas lean on their own understanding, going about to establish their own righteousness. All right, you know, and see, one thing we wake back up to our nationality when Yahawashi stood by pure remembrance by our seeing our teachers. Man, we come out of this world. A lot of things we don't partake of the fucking world. The traditions of this world. We don't take on these damn pagan holidays. We don't celebrate these pagan holidays. We celebrate no fucking birthdays and shit. You know, all right? We ain't lining up our damn beards and lining up our damn fucking hair at the end of the damn day. All right, you know, we're dedicated to doing the work. All right, and our conversation is always going to be pertaining around the truth at the end of the day, man. This gospel, man. And see, a lot of our family, every time I talk to him, he always going in the Bible. He always, you know, whatever conversation we have, and it always goes back or convert back to the Bible. I ain't want to talk to him. I can't talk to him without him going back into the Bible. Well, you know what? That's goddamn it good, man. A lot of our family, we care less about any damn way, man. All right, you know, we already know a lot of them ain't gonna make it at the end of the damn day. And if talking and going into the scriptures, you know what I'm saying, they have y'all stop communicating with us, god damn it, so be it, man. All right, good riddance, man. All right, good riddance, man. We ain't losing no goddamn sleep. I know I ain't losing no fucking sleep at the end of the damn day. But like I said, that's part of the suffering. Your woman, all right? You know your woman. Oh, baby, why you can't go to church with me? Why you can't go to church? One Sunday, can you go to church? Or, baby, why you always got to be on the highways and byways every Saturday? See, you get tried like that, man. Get tried like that. You may lose your woman. You may like her, all right? May feeling her, maybe a good-looking goddamn woman and shit. You know, you know, y'all vibe together and everything of that nature, but due to the fact that you're not gonna compromise the truth and you're not gonna put nothing before the truth, because you can't put nothing before the truth, all right, at the end of the day or whatnot, hell, you may have to lose that goddamn woman at the end of the day. That's part of that suffering. May lose your family. Got brothers that, you know what I'm saying, they lost their kids or whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying, you know, all right, don't have a relationship with their kids at the end of the day, man. Don't have a relationship with their kids because of the truth at the end of the day or whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying? Because of the truth. They can't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, he more dedicated in the truth than in us at the end of the day. All right, you know? Damn, he around the brothers more than he around his own family, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't even get a Saturday with him like that no more, man, you know? Nevertheless, man, all of that part, and see, a lot of that try to, you know, our family, you know, because Satan can jump on anybody, man. He jump on your family, man. You know what I'm saying? To try to put a guilt trip, put a guilt trip on you like you doing something wrong at the end of the day, man. But see, you got to stand on your morals, man. You got to stand on your integrity. Now, you got to stand on the principles of Yahawashi at the end of the day, man. Hell, we going to take losses at the end of the day. Anybody that can't fucking understand that, so be it, man. All right? You know, so be it. And the more you in this truth, man, as time go by, the more you get seasoned in the truth, man, you can care less about all that shit. Maybe when you first get in the truth, you know, it's a little, you know what I'm saying, a little shocker to you. You know, you go into a rude awakening. You know, you may feel a certain way that, you know what I'm saying, your favorite cousin or your moms, your pops, y'all ain't close as you used to be before you woke up to this knowledge and the truth. But then as you go on and understanding everything, you know what I'm saying, everything happened for a purpose at the end of the day. You know, everything that's happening is in the scriptures. hey, so be it, man. Because once you grounded, and you know what I'm saying, and you got a strong foundation of Yahawashi Double, you understand all of that, bro. Like, fuck, hey, you get in the mindset, man, fuck family, man. Well, you shoot family, the brotherhood anyway, man. All right, the first fruits. We pray we are the first fruits. So you understand that, man. All right, okay. And hell, we gotta lose whatever the gain Yahawashi Double. We gotta lose the world, the people in the world, the gain Yahawashi Double. So be it. Fuck this goddamn. We're gonna be destroyed any goddamn fucking way, man. That's that we gotta keep in mind, man. All right, but see, a lot of people, they don't want to goddamn something. May lose your job, so be it, man. So be it. Most I can bless you with another one. This bitch about to be over with any goddamn way. Fuck a damn job, man. Yahawashi Double, like Scripture say, Ecclesiastes 2:10. Whoever trusts in Yahawashi Double, he left confounded. Nobody, man. Nobody. All right. But with that, man, that's the end of my lesson, man. I'm pretty much, here to my destination and whatnot. So yeah, we gotta enter, like I said, through that straight gate. Ultimately, hey, when Esau, goddamn devil, going back to Revelation 2:10, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. Hey, man, so what, man? So be it, man. All right, we willing to die, man. You know what I'm saying? Before we take a goddamn sea hill, tell Esau to fuck himself. We ain't taking no goddamn sea hill. Fuck you, man. This place in Babylon gonna be destroyed in the fucking way. So why the hell we'll be boo-boo the goddamn fool to take the goddamn sea hill, and this place gonna be destroyed anyway, man. And you gonna miss your opportunity getting the incorruptible crown. Getting your incorruptible crown. You gonna miss your opportunity with Yahawah actually place that crown on your head and tell you job well done. You gonna miss that opportunity. I ain't letting nothing get in the way of nothing stopping me from getting that from getting my incorruptible crown. Nothing in this damn fucking world can fucking stop me, bro, from getting my incorruptible crown. And the first person is your goddamn self. Like El Pascal always say, you're your number one enemy in this truth, bro. All right, you're your number one enemy, man. All right, so even when Esau come, all right, like a madman, at the end of the day, we'll tell Esau to fuck himself, man. All right, I'd rather receive an honorable death, man, all right, than to live as a coward, man. And then eventually, you ain't gonna live nowhere, because most how about you, I'm gonna destroy your ass in that brimstone, that nuclear fire, man, if you take that goddamn fucking sea hill, man. All right, okay, and you gonna get a shameful death, and you have a bad, everlasting name in the kingdom. Who the fuck want that, man? Who want that, man? All right, so you keep that in the mindset. And then Yahawashi Double say he gonna be with us to the end of the world, man. So Yahawashi Double gonna be with us anyway, bro. That we gotta keep in mind, man. But with that, man, that's the end of my lesson. I pray and I hope that it was edifying to the body, hopeful elect. With that, I want to say shalom, shalom to the elect, shalom.